Several months ago, the Sheriff's Office narcotics section started an investigation into the illegal sale of marijuana out of the High Hopes shops, along with the suspected sale of methamphetamine and fentanyl. This also stemmed or went further into the illegal gun trade, involving the owner of High Hopes and an associate of his. We got with ATF, who's partnered with us on this particular case, and through that subsequent buys, information that we gathered based on those three criteria, we had an operation this morning involving ATF, Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office, and the Wichita Police Department's SWAT team. We served search warrants at 2 residences, one on 119th, one down on South Hydraulic. We also are in the process of serving the warrants at 6 High Hopes locations here across the city of Wichita. Can't get into too much of what we've recovered, but we have recovered several weapons, illegal marijuana, and other evidence of drug sales. At this point, it's a U.S. Attorney's case that we will present all the information to. We have 2 individuals, the 2 individuals that we suspect of being involved in these illegal drug sales, along with the weapons violations. They are in our custody. They have not been booked in yet. Both of them are prior federal felons, which was the nexus for ATF to become involved in this particular case.
About the scale of this investigation. I feel like we don't get the ATF involved very often. It seems like a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's one of the larger cases that we've done in recent times, with the amount of personnel to safely execute these search warrants, and then also search for evidence, and then also conduct interviews.
How did you get the initial tip?
Well, it's very common knowledge in these places that they have jars of marijuana that they sell right off the shelf. That's illegal in the state of Kansas. So narcotics detectives started conducting buys, along with other information that I'm not going to disclose that we received in reference to these 2 individuals and other illegal activities that they were conducting.
As far as folks who are taken into custody who are former convicted felons, are we talking violent offenders or?
So they were federal felons through the ATF for gun violations. Now, has there been a violence associated with both of these individuals? Yes. And when we release their names, you'll see what type of violence one of them has been involved in and is currently out on bond for.
And then how common is it to see such an encompassing operation like this? Well, I mean, we're talking, illegal guns, we're talking all these various drugs, pretty substantial stuff.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the issue is that they come off as, oh, this is just legal CBD. It's not even close to being legal CBD. It's marijuana, which is illegal. So what I have seen in my career, in the 90s, this type of operation was in a home, where you'd see the scales, the baggies to put the stuff in, guns to protect the trade, those type of things. They've made it into a business, and that's what you're seeing out of this. It's still illegal in the state of Kansas, but you're also going to see the other stuff that comes with drug sales, and that's a lot of weapons, some violent crime, and then the hard narcotics, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and cocaine. That's goes along with these businesses.
Have there been any overdoses in relation to these individuals or drugs that came out of these businesses?
I'm not aware of overdoses coming from these businesses now.
So how do these businesses continue to operate if it's illegal?
Because we have not done a lot of enforcement on it, because there's a lot of, with the hemp bill passing, CBD being legal, Delta 8 then becoming legal, law enforcement is in a flux on what actually is legal in these places and what's not. And so there's items in there that possibly could be legal that will leave because we cannot show that it's illegal in the state of Kansas to sell those particular items.
Does that just make it harder to enforce for you guys?
It's
then?
very hard to enforce. Yeah.
Your message for folks who operate places like this where they sell possible CBD stuff. I know there's a lot of, there's a certain percentage before it crosses illegal. What would your message be to those folks who are selling those products? Is it to get that stuff tested to make sure that's in compliance?
Yeah, the problem is that some of the items that is sold, the labeling on it from whatever state it's coming from labels it as below 0.03% THC levels. We have bought some of those items and they're well over 0.03%. I'll give the business owners some leeway. Maybe they don't know that. But what I won't give them leeway on is the jars of straight bud weed that's lining their shelves. That's not CBD. CBD does not come that way. That is bud weed, which is THC, which is going to be over the 0.03% level.
And so when you guys first made entry this morning in here, they legit just had this stuff kind of out in the open on shelves where you could...
Yeah, you just go and pick what you want, and they weigh it out and put it in a plastic baggie, and they sell it to you.
I guess your message for folks who are doing stuff like that, that's
it's illegal. It's illegal, and don't do it.
Can you give us ages or hometowns or genders of the suspects that were
Both of them from Wichita. We'll have to get that information to you later because they have not been booked into jail. So we'll get you that information once they're booked into the county jail.
Are they both men?
Both males, yes.
I know you can't go into specifics, but any idea how many firearms you guys have been able to take off the street so far?
It's over 20.
What kind of firearms?
Rifles, handguns. Actually, one place had a flamethrower in it, a legitimate flamethrower.
Are those legal?
That's what we're checking on now through ATF.
And I guess as far as this operation goes, I know you guys are doing your thing. I'm assuming ATF's going through all those guns to figure out where they came from and then if they do meet the proper laws, right?
Yeah, well, since both of these folks are prior federal felons, they can't possess guns, so that's already a crime. So ATF will do their initial investigation where they'll find out if any of these guns are stolen, if they've been modified to be fully automatic, those type of things.
And then to clarify, initially you said that you guys were investigating marijuana, potential of methamphetamines and fentanyl.
Yeah, the suspected sale of fentanyl and methamphetamine.
Were you able to locate any of those other drugs outside?
Well, we're still searching at this point, so at this point we have not located any fentanyl or methamphetamine, but we're not even halfway through our search yet.
How long do you think the search will take today?
Several hours. There's a lot of evidence in there, in each one of the shops.
Can you give us the addresses to the different shops?
We'll have to get that to you later.
The website has been taken down already. Is there anything else?
Whose website?
The High Hopes ICT
Oh.
website?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, that wouldn't have been you guys that removed it?
No, can't do that.
Any idea how long these guys have been in operation in these storefronts?
For several years, yeah.
Why
Several
now?
years. Because we came up with information involving these two individuals that are prior federal felons that were suspected of trafficking guns, marijuana, fentanyl, and methamphetamine. When we came in contact with that information, we opened the investigation.
Are you guys investigating any other storefronts right now?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Are you guys concerned that after you guys do your job and you get all your ducks in a row, you present the case that these guys will be prosecuted to the extent that they need to be prosecuted? Obviously, I mean, you're talking, federal felons that are just back out here doing the same old thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to the U.S. Attorney's Office, what they make decisions on, charging decisions on, and then, we'll pursue it through court and see where it goes.